Hello everyone, we are inside a 2018 Jaguar E-PACE. Astute viewers will recall that I reviewed the E-PACE when it debuted last year. That was then, this is now. I have another E-PACE, we're back in LA, and I figured I'd do something interesting with the car and I'd show you performance testing. So today we're going to test the car's acceleration. To clarify, this is a Jaguar E-PACE SE non-aerodynamic with the 20-inch wheels and the P250 powertrain package. P250 means that engine, which is a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, produces 250 metric horsepower, which is 246 in American. That engine is paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission, the only choice, and this car has all-wheel drive, so presumably it should be pretty quick off the line. So let's go ahead, drive over to our acceleration testing area, and then see what it does. Alright, so we have reached my little testing area. Before we get to acceleration testing the E-PACE, we need to talk about settings. Like most Jaguar Land Rover products, the E-PACE has a lot of settings to play with. To that end, I've switched the drive mode over to dynamic. I've turned the traction and stability control off. And then I put the transmission over from drive to sport, which should hopefully make the 9-speed automatic transmission a bit quicker. All right, let's get to it. So I'm going to line the car up. For this first launch, I'm not going to brake torque the car. I'm just going to get off the brake, onto the throttle, and just see what happens. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. The car just turned off. All right, now we have the car back on. 3, 2, 1, go. Not a bad performance for the entry-level engine. My butt dyno, which is pretty well calibrated at this point, says that was about 7.5 seconds. We'll go back in the edit and see how close I was. All right, we have the E-PACE lined up again. Everything is in sport and dynamic, but this time we're gonna brake torque the car. So left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas, and go. Much quicker off the line that time. And there we go. All right, so that second launch was noticeably faster. Let's talk about that for a second. By brake torquing a automatic transmission car, you're putting your left foot on the brake and holding your right foot down on the gas. Not only are you building up your launch RPM, in that case, I was almost 3,000 RPM, but in this case, because the engine is turbocharged, brake torquing the engine actually helps spool up the turbo, meaning that when you do let out the brake and go, there's less turbo lag. That explains the stronger performance, in addition to the fact that you're just launching at a higher RPM and getting a jump start effectively and launching more aggressively. That was definitely a few tenths quicker. Interestingly, even in sport, the transmission seems to shift pretty late. This car revs to 6,800 RPM, but the peak power really seems to be between about 3,000 and 6,000. But in sport, the transmission seems to take it closer to that 6,800 figure, so I'm not sure if that affects the performance, but it does feel like torque does begin to fall off. But that second launch was the best of the bunch. I will put the data right here once I have the numbers in front of me. Thank you for watching the E-PACE P250 performance testing. Hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more cars get the rundown on basic performance testing like this, just drop a comment down below and let me know what you want to see. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.